Hello fellow modelers. Today I'm going to show you my K5 representative consist from World War II. And what this centers around is this gun. It was K5, Germans built about 20 or so of them. It fired an 11-inch shell, approximately 40 miles. Very effective, very accurate. This gun, Robert, that the Germans named it, and its sister gun, Leopold, were used in the shelling of the Anzio beachhead during World War II, and collectively were known as Anzio Annie. So what I'm going to show you is a representative train. Don't know what cars were specifically with it, but based on its functions, this kind of covers them. So obviously you'd have the steam engine that would bring it down into the war area that they needed it. AAA added just for some self-protection. You have the crew for manning the gun, security, railroad maintenance workers. These box cars would be carrying railroad maintenance equipment, the shells, and the powder used to fire the gun. A diesel engine was used to bring the gun in and out of tunnels because it was smokeless, in order for the gun to fire and then quickly retreat to protective cover from Allied fighters. And then the gun itself. And then these last three cars are representing what the Germans would do is if where they were hiding the gun, if they needed to work a spur in order to get the gun at the proper angle, they would just build one. And so this is representing the ballast and the ties and rail that they would use, thus the maintenance. I'm not going to talk about all the pieces of equipment that are on this train. I'll just mention just a couple in case somebody wants to build it and where I got them. This is the unusual one here. This is Shapeways makes this, a 20 millimeter gun. Just look it up. It's about $9. It's a really good deal, good detail. So I would recommend that from Shapeways. This engine is very hard to find anymore. I think it was Lilliput, a V36. You can find one post-war on there, very similar. But anyway, very hard to find, so that might be difficult to fill out this consist. The second piece here, this was hard to find. Artmaster used to make the generator and crane lift for loading the gun. They stopped doing it. Finally, Shapeways makes it, and it's pretty good detail. I've added a lot of detail. I put a new crane on, added stuff along the bottom. But one thing that was done in error on the guy producing it was, sorry for that, this lower section, just down in here, it was short. So it only came to this point, and I had to add all that. And what I simply did on there is I just added some balsa and some strip styrene in order to fill it out. But just be aware of it. It was shorted by about 1/4 of an inch. I think the guys corrected it because I wrote them about it and sent them a lot of pictures. So maybe on the newer editions off of Shapeway. On Shapeway, just put in K5 artillery crane, and you should be able to find it. The K5 itself, another difficult piece to find. They go on eBay for around $100, $150 depending. But Hornsby in England released this K5, the old River Rossi, for about 40 British pounds, which it's almost equal to the dollar, so around $40. So they did that in 2019. I don't know if they make them anymore. So anyway, that's just a quick rundown of my train, and it's a very interesting consist for those of you like World War II, and hopefully you'll be able to make your own consist. It's very easy if you can just find the pieces you need. So until next time, hopefully I will see you at the CV&W Railroad.